Hi, my name is Alex Aken. I am a sophomore pastoral ministry major from Orlando, Florida, and I'm on the men's lacrosse team. I felt a calling into ministry when I was 12 years old and really knew that I was feeling called to be a pastor when I was 14. Being in PBA, I am surrounded by people who are devoted to the Lord and know what it means to live in a Christ-centered community. And after only being here for a year and a half, I'm already changing just how I approach life, how I approach different people. It seems like everywhere I go around here, there are people that are pouring into me, that are helping me grow not only as a student, but ultimately as a man of God. Our assistant coach, Coach Jesse, he played in the World Lacrosse Games, which are every 4 years, kind of like the World Cup for soccer. When they were coming around for the World Games 4 years later, which is going to be taking place in Netanya, Israel, FCA sent an email to Coach Jesse and said, hey, do you have anybody who'd maybe be interested in what we're trying to do here? And he sent me an email, and I thought, this would be a pretty cool opportunity. Because we were with the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, we were approaching the world of lacrosse from a Christian lens. We would be able to do devotionals afterwards, or on off days when we weren't practicing or playing in games, we'd be able to have fellowship with the other countries. These are countries who are predominantly Christian, predominantly Muslim, predominantly Jewish, and we got to interact with them, just treating them the way that Christ would treat them. And I think actually some of the coolest experiences I had was when we played teams like Israel, who all of them were Jewish, and we got to say a prayer at the end that's from the book of Numbers. They may not see Jesus the same way that we see him, but we all believe in a God and we have a commonality, and we got to meet each other right where we were at. The greatest thing that I took away from my team at FCA in Israel is how you work together when you have so many people who are competent and strong in the gifts that God has given them, is how can you work together with the people around you who are also very gifted and have a bunch of strengths. And one thing that I've noticed about our team at PBA is we are so gifted in many different areas. How can we identify what each player's strengths are, and what do we have to do in order to feed off of each other? That's the greatest lesson I've learned. To me, PBA means living in a Christ-centered community.